Gina Galletti, and I am the Arts and Crafts Specialist at Summer Scene 1. Thank you for watching today's episode of Tie-Dyeing with Gina, and our special guest today is
Carly.
So today we're going to be showing you how you can dip dye these beautiful knockoff Birkenstock sandals from Walmart for approximately $7 to make a really cool tie-dye effect. Now, we got adult size shoes, which were about $7. The kid size sandals were a little bit cheaper, about $6. And in order to make this work, you're going to need some tie-dye spray. It's not tie-dye spray, it's spray paint. So you're going to need spray paint. So 3 colors works the best. So you'll notice that we went with shades of blue. So we got a light blue, a dark blue, and an even darker blue. And then we got a clear coat. So this is a spray that's going to seal your paint. So when you dip dye your shoes, everything's going to stay, so you'll be able to wear them out whenever you go somewhere. So don't forget to put on your gloves before you start, and to set up a space outside so you don't make a mess inside. Once you have your shoes and your spray paint, you're going to get a big bucket, kind of like this, and you're going to fill it to the top, or almost top, with water. And after that, we'll show you what to do. Now that the bucket's full of water, we're gonna get on to the fun stuff. We're gonna take our spray cans, we're gonna shake them up real good. Okay, and then what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna show you a video, but what you're gonna do is you're going to make a pattern in the water with the spray can. So Carly just took hers out, and we're gonna do a pattern, so it's gonna go dark, a little bit lighter, and then a lot lighter, and we're gonna keep spraying into the water until the whole thing is different shades of blue. Okay, so Carly just did the first color, and that was our darkest blue. And now she's shaking the light blue to make sure that it's really good. Okay, and she's gonna spray it right on top of that dark blue, so it's making a nice ripple effect. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, we are trying to go for a tie-dye effect. And now Carly's gonna take our lightest blue, and she's gonna shake it up. Okay. And spray, spray, spray. Okay. So now you keep doing this with different layers of the dark and the light blue until you get a mixture that you like. All right, here comes the fun part. So Carly's gonna take her shoe and she's gonna put it in the water. She's gonna dip it all the way and swirl that thing around. Swirl it, swirl it, swirl it.
Is it working?
I don't know. Swirl the whole shoe, I guess. Get all that paint. We don't want to see any blue water.
Okay.
And when it's ready,
Woo! Okay.
All right, let's see that shoe, Carly. Look at that. That actually is really cool.
Pleasantly surprised.
Very cool.
Wow. Thank you, TikTok.
So then, after we did the first one, Carly decided she was going to do her second shoe a little bit different, because that's the cool part about this tie-dye, that the shoes don't have to look exactly the same.
Ready?
Ready. You want all that spray paint water up on that shoe. There you go, just like that.
Okay.
And, whoa. Running to go put her shoe over somewhere to dry. And
there they are.
Voila. Very different looking shoes, but they're cool. After I saw how cool Carly's shoes came out, I knew I had to try too. So let's see how mine are gonna come out. Okay, here we go. Woo! That one came out good.
Good job, Gina.
Okay, now it's time for my second shoe. Here we go.
Ready?
Okay, then when they're finished with the colors that you like, you're gonna line them up so that way you can see which pair of shoes belongs to who, and get them ready for a clear coat so that way the color sticks to the shoe. So we just got regular, it was like $4 at Walmart, clear spray paint that sets and hardens to plastic. Make sure when you're spraying this, you get it all along the sides too and the edges in case you don't want any of your paint to chip. So for now, that's it. So now we're gonna let it sit for 24 hours. We're gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna see what they look like again tomorrow, and we'll spray it one more time with a clear coat just to be sure. Woo!
And there you have it, beautiful tie-dyed shoes.
Hi everyone, welcome to tie-dyeing. So my name is Gina Galletti, and I am the Arts and Crafts Specialist at Summer Scene 1.
I'm Carly. I'm a counselor at Summer Scene 1.
And I'm Kristen, I'm a senior counselor at Summer Scene 2.
So today we're going to show you everything that you need to be able to tie-dye. So we went to Michael's and we got these packages that cost $5 a bag, and inside of it is everything you need to tie-dye. So you'll see that it has the color, it has the squeeze bottles, it has the rubber bands, and it also has the gloves in it for you. If you want more colors, there were other options that didn't come in packages, but this was just the easiest option we found. You can tie-dye really anything you want as long as it's white and as long as it's cotton, because that'll absorb the tie-dye the best. Carly, she decided that she was going to tie-dye a white bandana that we got at Michael's for like $2. I found this little dog shirt that I was going to tie-dye for our dog Abby. And then Kristen is going to tie-dye a camp shirt that we have that is also white and cotton. So you can tie-dye anything that you want. So we're going to show you different strategies that you can use to tie-dye. And the first thing that you are going to do before you tie-dye at all is you're going to take a bowl of water and you're going to dip your item inside of it so it's damp. You don't want it soaking wet, but damp, and this will help absorb the color better. Okay, so we're going to show you how to tie-dye, and then we'll show you the process for wrapping it up and letting it sit before you're ready to wear.
The first step is to open the bags. The next step is to add warm water to our bottles of dye and then shake them up a little bit to make sure that our color is ready to go. Don't forget gloves! After that, you should dip your item into the water so it is damp and the color will hold better.
Carly's showing you how to do the spinning technique. So as you see, she took it from the center and she's twisting it. This is going to give a nice spiral effect when her tie-dye is complete. Once she gets it to the shape that she wants and she's swirled up most of her bandana, she's going to take the rubber bands and she's going to put them all over it so that way it stays nice and tight with her design before she adds the color. She used 3 rubber bands. Then she took a bucket, and this is what she's going to put the tie-dye over so that way she doesn't make a mess. You're welcome to use a towel or do this in the grass. All right, so now Carly's gonna take her colors. So as you see, we filled them up with warm water and we shook them just a little bit to make sure all the powder was in the bottom, all good. And now she's just gonna squirt it over her design.
Be sure to put it in a plastic bag to rest overnight when you're done.
Kristen is going to do hers. Okay, so Kristen decided that she wanted to do a swirl like Carly, but instead of doing just one, she's gonna do swirls in different spots of her shirt. So that way it gets a really cool effect in different areas of the shirt. So notice how wherever Kristen is choosing to do a swirl, she's adding a different rubber band. Okay, now Kristen is going to add her color, but first she's going to put on her gloves. Okay, and now that Kristen's finished, she's going to put it inside of the bag to sit for 24 hours.
Wow.
Gina is going to do the bullseye technique. Ooh. Show us how you do it, Gina.
So I am just gonna tie off different parts of this shirt so that way it kind of looks like a bubble braid. So I'm gonna use probably 3 rubber bands, maybe 4.
Now we're going to leave them in the plastic bag for 24 hours before we wash them. We decided to go ahead and make some more just for us for fun. It looks like Abby's ready for the big reveal. After you take your tie-dye out of the bag after 24 hours, you want to undo all the rubber bands and then run the shirt or whatever you tie-dyed under cool water, and then do the same thing with warm water to try to get out the excess dye. After you do this, you'll put them into the washing machine with nothing else in the load and use mild detergent to wash it to set the colors.
All right, and here are our final products.